Well, that all goes back a ways. It goes back to about 1996 when our eldest daughter, who was at the time a junior at Hoover High School, came home one day and said there's going to be a delegation of students coming from Japan. They're going to be here for approximately a week or so, and they need people to home host them. So we said to her, well, Leanne, we'll think about that because we're not sure we want to do it. And she kept hounding us about it. And finally we said, okay, fine, we'll agree to it. And when the girl came, we basically fell in love with her. She was really a sweet girl. And Leanne and her got along really well. And so we said, well, it's really not a bad experience. It was really good. And it just sort of snowballed into what we're doing today.
So we somehow got on the Des Moines school system volunteer list for home hosting, and every year they would ask us, and so we kind of stayed on that for the longest time. Mm-hmm. And then the Iowa Sister States somehow found out about us and asked us about doing the adults for the Open World program. We always go to the airport. Sometimes we'll do a sign or do something like that, but usually we just there at the airport to greet them, and there's this kind of getting to know each other also. By the time you have to get your baggage,
you've gotten acquainted.
You've gotten acquainted, and they kind of know you. And
most of them, when we do take them to the airport and they're ready to go home,
we cry.
It's a tearjerker at the airport because they've been with us for anywhere from a week to 3 weeks, and they've become family. We treat them just like one of our own people, and so when you get to the airport, it's like they don't want to. They want to go home, but they don't want to go home because they feel comfortable here.
And I look differently at cultures now since doing all this home hosting. You know, I'm not so preconceived anymore. You know, I realize they're just like us, mm-hmm. and that's helped me a lot too. I believe there's 156 different individuals that have stayed at our house, anywhere from one night, or like a dinner, one night, up to the 2 students that stayed with us for 9 months.
Whenever I think about the term heroes of the heartland, I'm thinking that's got to be somebody else because it's not me.
It's not us.
We're just doing our thing, and mm-hmm. it has nothing to do with that.
And we're having a good time, aren't we?
Yeah, exactly. We don't do it for the big glory. We just do it because we feel that we are making an impact on these people, and it's fun to get to know them and learn more about the rest of the world.